Right, welcome back to Calisthenics. Tim and Jacko here.
Matching vests. Just how we roll.
So we had a question from Instagram from Gem Hallam, and she's at Fit Addict Gem. That's right. About dragon flags and how we can build up and progress towards dragon flags. Dragon flags are a great core exercise. Also fantastic for any of your lever movements, so your front levers, your back levers, your flags. And also just on their own they make a great exercise and can make it for a great photo. So we're going to go through some progressions right now, and hope you enjoy them.
So dragon flag progressions, these are mainly going to fit into the applied and capacity strength phases of the framework. So let's have a quick look at the first one, which is going to be our hollow rock. Now, this is an important one for the dragon flag because so much of that movement is about being able to connect the shoulders and the feet. We're playing around with lever length, we're going to shift a lot of weight away from the point of contact, which is in the hands. So we've got to make sure the core stays tight, otherwise the legs are just going to drop and we're going to feel like we can't decelerate or control that weight as we lower down towards the ground. So keeping rigid through the midsection is going to keep a nice straight long lever. So the hollow rock is a great one because it forces us into a posterior tilt, which is tucking the pelvis up underneath. That means we can create lots of tension in the midsection. Then we can make the rocking disc shape. We can transfer that strength into the dragon flag. So here's the exercise. 10. Super simple. We're just going to go arms overhead. To get to a flat position, the first job is to try and make that tilt position. So this would be an arch. My tuck is going to come the other way. So my job is basically to make a disc shape. So imagine that this is like a saucer just rocking from side to side. Nice and tight. Create the dish. Nice little smooth rocking. What we don't want to see is if we end up losing that shape, you're going to see a lot of slapping around like a salmon on the side of the river. I reckon go for sets of 10 to 20. I quite like to use 20 on these, get a bit of endurance in there, see if you can hold that shape during a little bit of duration.
Level 2, or as the French would say, doué, is going to be a candlestick. So this is where we're starting to build up a bit more applied strength, starting to build up towards what looks a lot more like the dragon flag. So again, what you've worked on with your hollow rock, we're going to have to keep that compression so we're not arching through the back. We're going to raise the legs at first and then drive the hips up, and then we're going to try and control that on the way down. The control on the way down is going to be really important. So find a pole you can grab hold of. You can do this on a bench, so we can hold our hands on the back of the bench. Your first then, exactly like you did on your hollow rock, so scoop underneath, keep that tight, and then from here, leg raise to vertical, and then driving up, control on the way down, and then lower it back down. And when I get back down to here, I should still have that same position as you're in your hollow rock, rather than getting back down and losing that and having that big space under there. You can make it a little bit even easier for yourself that when you bring the legs up, you go past vertical to here, and then drive your feet up closer to the pole. That's going to be easier, and bring them down closer to the pole. That's going to be easier for you when you first get started. Give it a go.
Exercise number 3 is going to be some eccentric lowers in a dragon flag position, combining what we've already talked about. Not too much instruction on this, guys. The main thing is to just try and keep all of those learning points from the first 2 exercises in place so we can actually create the tension as we lower down. So let's have a look. Okay, so we're going to go candlestick. I'm going to create tension at the top back into a similar hollow rock position, and then my job is to try and lower down as slow as I can. So come through, candlestick position up, bring the hollow body position, nice and tight midsection through, and then from there, lower, slowly, as I can. If that's difficult, guys, we've got another option to put some feet in the band. I'm going to do this before doing candlestick, so I'm going to just put my feet in, come back up, nice and tight, make a nice strong shape, and then I can just use that band to help me control that position, back up.
Level 4, quattro. That's going to be the full dragon flag now. So we're going to go up into a candlestick to get to the start point, and then lower down just as Tim showed you that eccentric. Then I'm going to keep tight and try and drive all the way back up, not breaking at the midsection. So what we often see is we come down, and then to get back up, we see this breaking at the midsection and then coming up. So we're going to work hard on that. So candlestick to get to the top, get myself nice and set, driving away, nice and strong. Get to the bottom, drive straight back up. Now, you might find this difficult on the tools in the locker, but it's a big step to make change from just those eccentrics up to there. So what we do is we play around with the length of the levers. So if you've got 2 legs, you're going to change one of the lengths of that leg. So I like to bend the leg up and place it either on the thigh or on the knee or on the shin, and work your way down. Putting it somewhere on your leg gives you a reference point of where it is, and you can keep trying to move that further away. So I'll demonstrate one of those.
Dave uses that same technique on his sideline work on Babe Station.
So candlestick to start. Drive up, and then I'm going to take my right leg and put it on my left knee. Drive those hips up, so I'm not going down here. Drive those hips up, get tight through midsection, lower down, all the way to the bottom. Drive straight back up. Okay, give it a go. Good luck with your dragon flags. Don't expect to go from level 1 to level 4 in a matter of a week. Build up progressively, earn the right to progress, and then you'll see longer, better progressions over the long term. You've got to play that long game in calisthenics.